At the Anderson County Sheriff's Office say an upstate couple pretended to buy a home. Actually, they stole it and moved in.
And now they say this is all part of a terrible scam. Here's Ariana Meadows with the details.
Detective Nazar Hamzy has investigated several scams over the years, but he says a couple suspected of stealing a home is almost unbelievable.
The defendants in this case were driving around Belton looking at houses. They found the house, the subject house here that we're dealing with. They entered into a sales contract with the owners of the house.
After Deether Watson and Christopher Spear booked a showing with the for sale by owner seller, authorities say the couple then handed over forged proof of funds documents.
When the sellers got this proof of funds, they said, wow, they have more than enough money to purchase this house. You know, they have a $1.5 million in the bank. The house is only $775,000, so, and that's what happened in this particular case.
When it was time to close on the house, Detective Hamzy says the attorney's office and sellers noticed a delay in funds to finalize the sale.
The defendants in this case actually showed up at the closing of the house and made this elaborate story that they just fell victim to identity theft and the wire was stopped. During that time, they were able to talk to the owner of the house and talk him into giving them the keys of the house. So here they went to the closing, they didn't close. However, they promised they were going to get the situation taken care of. The owner of the house handed the keys, to the defendants in this case, in which they moved in.
Then several weeks went by, and still no money was transferred.
The contract was terminated, and they refused to leave the house. So at that point, the sheriff's office was notified. We conducted our investigation, contacted the bank. It was very obvious they didn't have $1.5 million in the bank. And got copies of the forged documents.
Detectives say Watson and Spear are charged with forgery, conspiracy, and obtaining property under false pretenses. In Belton, Ariana Meadows, 7 News.
Officials say the sheriff's office has seized the house and returned it back to the owner. As for Watson and Spear, they have both made bond of $10,000 for each charge, but they will have to face a grand jury at a later time.